Righto, g'day everyone, and welcome to MRBC Division B AP region. Tonight we have Clan Crossfire versus ISRC. I'm JZ, and tonight my co-cast is Just Call Me Ash. How you going, mate?
G'day boys, how are we all this evening? Ladies, gentlemen, all the rest of it. I'm ready. I'm set, I'm primed, and it should be a good cast tonight. Good match.
Yes, you hadn't noticed, got us some nice cover photos there to represent us well. We're up to 13 down at the moment, mate.
13 drinks into this evening. By the end of the stream, if I'm not up to about 20, I'm going to be a bit disappointed in my own efforts. And, oh shit, dude, these guys are starting to drop. They haven't waited for me to crack my next beer. This is a bit unfortunate, but we're going to deal with it.
Yep, no worries. Alright, Canyon Network is drop 1, of course, so 4 lights, 4 mediums on domination. Let's get straight into the action. So, Clan Crossfire is Team Blue. Innisphere, Rust Buckets, ISRC, as they like to call themselves, is Team 2. Let's blow in the map here. Now, domination is basically getting this big green circle we see on the mini-map and standing that big radar dish. Get that counter in the top of the screen down a bit, and whoever ends the match with the lowest timer or wins. Usually there's a bit of biffo in between. Alright.
That's it. That's how this map works, man. It's domination. It's a light wave, medium wave, and it is all about the brawl.
Righto,
So.
Clan Crossfire bringing a small pulse Nova, small pulse Cheetah, lunch pack with small pulse SRM, Splat Griffin, medium pulse Wolfhound, medium laser Death Snell. Oh, it's a hero. Whoopsies. Anyway, full moon laser commander there, Splat Jenna, and a small pulse Nova. What are the other lot bringing, Ash?
Jenna 2C, man, Adder, Arctic Cheetah, Nova S, 4 SPs actually. They're super tanky since Skill Tree, a Wolfhound and a Griffin 2N. We've got like Kamikaze's 4 SP. We actually have 5 small pulse and 2 SRMs on both those SPs, so full brawl, man, full brawl.
Oh mate, and that Adder has an LBX 20. You heard it here first, guys. The Adder is bringing an LBX 20. Alright, so 4 seconds on the timer to ISRC. They got most of their guys bunch of brand data with the commando from Crossfire stopping the timer. He's about to get jumped on here. Look at this.
Yeah, you know what? I think ISRC are about to maybe cause a bit of pain here. The commando, he's running scared. He's getting shot in the ass everywhere. He is in deep shit right now, man. He's running hard.
Well, Kamikaze Viking, he only lost 3%, but he's also lost an SRM. Got crit out in a back shot. So he's down SRM. Nice strike there. Didn't really hit too much, but a couple percent off the Wolfhound.
Yeah, so we've got the Clan Crossfire X moving over the top here of the hill, coming round basically the right-hand side and doing a bit of a curl into what it looks like the Hunchy 4 SPs with the SRMs and small pulses.
So Crossfire's focusing well on Kamikaze Viking in the 4SP, but it has a metric boat ton of HP. They're going for Sarah Blomster in the other 4SP now. I'm not sure of this decision to focus the 4SPs first, but ISRC has already lost 1 mech, Crossfire has lost none. Temporary Axe in the Jenna 2C at 68%, probably the most focused right now.
Look at these percentages, man. It's just so even right now. I just don't know who is focusing who. It is absolutely impossible to tell right now. It's crazy. It's an all-in brawl. I'm loving it. It's on. There's Adder with the LBX20 going berserk down below with Cashel. We've got the guys up high, Angels fall. Oh, wow,
Look at this, 3 down each. I mean, the 4 SPs are both down for ISRC, so all the structures off the field. Although Clan Crossfire have lost a Nova, a Splatchen, and a Griffin, so it's a lot of DPS to be off the field too. At the moment, Bleh, he's crit CT in the
we've got Nova from Disc, man. He's doing some serious work, but he's getting shot in the butt here by the Commando and looks like the Wolfhound too.
I think we should expect a big score out of Nisk. He's put a heap of damage out, but look at him, so bad to be wrecked. A big hit there on Shaft, blowing himself up.
I'm surprised that Blair is still alive for Crossfire X. He's just, I don't know how.
I mean, he's at 64%, man. He's only at 2/3. He's good to go. He's basically fresh. Oh, Nisk blows himself up. 2 left for Clan Crossfire though. Wolfhound's probably going to be heat throttling. Let's get some cockpit view going. Finish this match off. Oh, the heat management on this 4 SP.
Oh,
Legs day and.
Yeah, leg day. He skipped leg day. Oh, jeez, he skipped leg day.
And the Wolfhound fired here. Jet Moke is almost crit CT, but the legs on Angel's Fall about to pop off.
Dude, wow. Like, That was a bloody great brawl.
Oh yeah, can you get can the Wolfing get the final kill with the override? Overriding the kill, maybe?
Oh, override, overheated for the win.
Ah, not quite.
And the LBX20 does it, man, for the adder with the overheat. Good on your Cashel with the overheat kill. Oh, yeah.
It's called a tactical shutdown. That's the technical term.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Tactical overheat. Absolutely. Oh, really? We've had, Val tell us the stream is down at the moment.
We've got a 5-minute delay on, and wait, how can it possibly be down? Because I'm streaming. Just check
Alrighty, let's go through the damage numbers, shall we?
it. Yeah, we go for that while I check, make sure the stream is live.
Yep. Okay, so we've got ISRC, Brim doing some serious work there. Cashel in the LBX20 adder, man. Oof, pumping the damage. Angels for Crossfire X, serious work there in a Wolfhound. We've got Blair in the 4SP. Now, I can tell you for a fact that 602 damage from a 4SP is bloody hard work. So that is quite impressive. Good damage spread across both. You're looking at it, you'd think Crossfire X would have won that match based on the amount of damage dealt out and the fact that ISRC has damage a little bit lower. But nonetheless, ISRC pulled the win out.
And yeah, I just confirmed we are indeed going live. We are indeed live, which is good to know because that would be a bit of a pain to miss that one, eh?
Oh, indeed. Apparently, I'm a little bit quiet on the stream according to Val, so I'm not sure how that works, but we'll fix it.
I've got you maxed at the moment, so I might have to turn me down a bit. Common thing. I was even crank you up in TS a bit, so you blare in my ears.
Yeah, do the usual turn you down, turn me up, and turn me on, baby.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, so looking at the rep points, ISRC gets, they get the bonus as well, so they get 350, Clan Crossfire with 4 kills, not quite the 5 they wanted, but getting 100 rep. So there you go. And next map will be Mining Collective.
I don't mind Mining Collective. What about you, man? What do you reckon? I really enjoy it, to be
Pretty
honest.
fun?
I reckon it's one of my favourite maps. It's very, very well balanced.
Nah, it's good
Long
fun.
range,
Oh,
bit of short range,
you better
brawl.
jumping.
Oh, a lot of jump jets, man. A lot of jump jets.
Yeah, no, a bit of
Mate,
3D.
do you want to skip the review for this map and I'll move straight along to mining for a bit of conquest?
Yeah, sure. You want to get that map strat going? Alright, let's bring the map strat up.
Map strat, yep. Alrighty, so map strat for Team 2. I reckon they're going to hit Sigma. And you'd assume Epsilon, but most likely sort of come up through here and here for
Good
these guys.
D4 or die sort of strat, you reckon?
Perhaps. So we've seen a lot of brawling in Div B from these guys. So, and same for Kappa. Now, what it'll depend on is, do Crossfire come through or up, or do ISRC push up or in? And go for purples with a bit of Overwatch here, or here. I think that is going to be maybe where the match is won and lost. Who brings the night gears or night guys, as if you're American and blah blah blah, and you're going to yell at me later on for my pronunciation, but you can get stuffed. That's how the match tends to work. Who's got Overwatch? Who has the 3 cap? And essentially at that point, what do you do about it? Do you force the opposition? Do you force engagement? Or do you sit back?
I reckon sitting back on a night like this would be a bit of a shame. What do you reckon?
Yeah, no sitting back on a night like tonight, man. The sun is out, the moon's out. Let's go.
Sun's out where you are, man. What part of Australia are you in?
I'm Victorian, my friend.
But you were. But you're like you're Mexican, just straight down below me. I mean, like after 9 at night.
Actually, you know what? I am legitimately from South America. You know, hey.
But you're a
really
Kiwi.
shitty South American accent. Ah, fucking Kiwis. That's just my picture for tonight. And for anyone that is watching, the picture basically denotes how many cans I've had tonight. So we're kind of, Jay-Z's giving me a bit of a count for those of you that do not know how I behave at this hour of the night. I'm usually pretty drunk, and it's good fun.
Yeah, no, we're up to, are you still up to 13? Because I can update as required.
Yeah, tack 2 more on.
Tack 2 more on? Yep, no worries, mate.
Yep. It's the beer I'm drinking tonight is, what is it, a Black Label, chocolate stout. I can tell you right now, it's shit ass. Alright, so we've got the teams lobbying up here. Looks like Crossfire X are nearly ready to rock and roll. ISRC are still sorting out their stuff. There's a big tonnage difference right now. This could be quite interesting, depending on the last mech that they add to the group.
Alright, so just update your good old what you call it, color photo. There you go, there's another 2 on top, so it takes till 15. That's all done.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, no worries.
Well done, well done. I'm liking where this is heading tonight.
Yeah, well, look, it's only, haven't started drop 2 yet, and you already got 15 on the board, so. Alright, let's have a look at this abstract here, see what you thought. Yeah, no, I kind of agree with that. I reckon it might be a bit of 3D play though, a bit of jumping on buildings, a bit of parkour. I reckon some Novas jumping up there. Do you reckon you might see any like shenanigery, like some really fast brawling like linebacker play, or do you reckon it's just gonna go, nah, screw it, big onions, maybe a Marauder 5D or something like that?
You know what? I would love to see a fast, aggressive push for a brawl. I think it would catch a lot of teams out, to be honest. Maybe not Div A. Div A generally across a lot of teams is a little bit more Overwatch, a bit more scouting going on. From our drops, particularly in Div A, we've been caught unawares because the other teams basically have better scouting than we do because we're really, really shitty at it. But yeah, I think in Div B, anything goes. I reckon a really, really fast, aggressive, dirty push could actually catch the other team very much unawares. And if you do that, essentially, you're going to win the match. If you're out of position, you catch 1 or 2 mechs out really, really early, then basically, what do? You can't react to that. You've lost 1 or 2 mechs, and you're scrambling, clutching to hang on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, we've had skill trees for a couple of weeks now, so we've seen a little bit of it, bit of comp with skill trees in the game. From a comp side, though, like, what are your thoughts on the mech variety that we're seeing with skill trees out now?
Oh man, it's all over the joint, to be honest. I don't think the meta as such will settle for a few weeks at the rate we're going, to be honest. I think a lot of it is skill tree right now for comp is focusing on the mechs that have armor or structure quirks and building upon those first and foremost, and firepower second. But some mechs that don't have structure quirks or armor quirks, then you focus on firepower first. So it really depends on your deck. I think if you bring a mixed deck of structure buff or armor buff plus firepower buff, then you do quite well from the streams I've done so far.
Yeah, I think what's good is that there's a lot more variety and diversity in mechs that are actually pretty decent. Like, if there's less, oh, these are the only 3 mechs you can ever take. It's like, oh wow, look, this is actually kind of decent. There's an off thing that comes out of nowhere. It's like, that thing works. Oh, like, this thing actually works too. And so, I think it's good that there's lots of viable or semi-viable choices. I think that's excellent. So I better drop into drop 2 now. 2 lights, 4 mediums, 2 heavies. Let's get onto Mine and Collective. Righto, Mine Collective does have dropship, so we'll wait for them to rock up scene. But in the meantime, I can fly on the map and yeah, just do a little overfly of the area. You can see this Theta area in the center is like a big castle, very square little one with a cap point in the middle and a ramp on each end, but plenty of places for jump jet mechs to jump up on top and get shots across. And it's like dropships are coming in.
Alright, here we go. Finally landing the dropship. They are, yes. Good. That took a while, actually.
Yeah. Alright, so on Crossfire's side we have a Splat Gen 2C, a Small Pulse Nova, a LBX-20 SRM Onion, Small Pulse Nova, a 4SP, a Linebacker Splat, 6 SRM 6 Linebacker mate, Small Pulse Cheetah, and a Splat Griffin. What are the other lot bringing?
So on the ISRC side we've got EBJ, Hunchback 2C A's times 2, Linebacker, Arjuna, which is ER mediums, Nova S, Wolfhound 2, Stormcrow, and an Arctic Cheetah. There's quite a few ER mediums on the ISRC side, so
Yeah, they got on the range.
engagement. Yeah,
They're going range. I mean, and look, they've almost met each other over the center gap here. As I see going to the outside of the map towards Epsilon. Caps are even 2-2 all though. And in lock 2, look at that, 25, 27, all in timing.
yeah. We've got Brim here, who's got 7 ER mediums. Arjuna's got 6 ER mediums, and Niska's got 2 large pulse 6 ER mediums. That 68 point alpha EBJAG is hot as all shit. But decimates all. It really, really works if you know how to trade and trade well.
You know, I don't know about you, but I reckon if Crossfire just push right now and just YOLO it, they're probably going to do okay. They keep trading and let them, like, you know, IC kill down, they might get a bit of armor worn off and they didn't need to.
Put this way, look at the heater, I agree, man. If Crossfire X push this game right now, they will absolutely decimate ISRC, but ISRC...
They're making the push.
Opposite. They're pushing with the hottest mix
and Shaft is getting shafted, look at that, and there's Nova.
Oh, wow!
And rip in pieces.
The
strikes though, look.
Mate, you've got heat mechs. The mechs from ISRC have 0 heat efficiency compared to Crossfire X, but ISRC are being the aggressors in this game. Oh, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I cannot believe it.
Never got to kill that, but look at ISRC. You know, their cheater's almost dead. Their EBJAG at 38%. I mean, you know, it does a great push to kill the Nova, sure, but they got to win the sustained fight. Yeah, and Breamy and the Stormcrow is right underneath the Onion. If they get an Onion drop going, I think this and the Cheer's going to die to the Jenner and Cheater of the Crossfire. And Breamy's a very precarious
position. They've pushed. You know the issue here? They've pushed and they stopped. This is the problem.
Well, they had to. The heat ran out.
Oh, yeah, I know, but they needed to push. Overrides, engage. And this is Skill Tree right here, is using the cool shots.
Oh, Angel's Fall has engaged in the Onion. There's an Onion push on the Stormcrow. And he's going to cut the onions, or the Stormcrow's going to eat it. 47 to 24%. And boom, here's Stormcrow.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Antabone is, Antabone pretty hurt there in the Griffin. There he goes down. Blair tanking with his head laser. 2 kills each way.
Oh, look at this brawl, dude. This has turned into a filthy brawl. There's so much range and so much large pulse, but it's now just a brawl.
3 kills each.
There's no focus fire going on here.
Nah, the focus fire, mate.
Everybody else.
Yeah, this is
nothing.
This is more akin to like, you know, a pub fisticuff than it is. Oh. Now Jetmac is about to get down the Nova. He's pretty messed up, but so is Arjuna in that linebacker. Man, how hurt is he?
Town's down.
He's cherry red.
I saw that coming.
Prime time in
Krasno again.
Kami goes down. I think. Oh, 3 remaining on each side. Look at this. Casual's the only fresh guy. Prime blows himself up after taking out Kraz.
2 versus 2, 2 versus 2, 2 versus 2.
Temporary access. What has he got here on his mech still? He has a single SRM6.
He's got nothing. Got nothing. Oh, has he got enough to do it?
Yeah, Bane's going to have to win this one. Cash goes out. I think Crossfire's going to win this one.
Yes.
Just got nothing. Temporary access got 1 SRM, and the Bane has 4 small pulse lasers attached to him.
Oh, dude, this is the craziest mech ranged brawl I've seen in a long time.
That was crazy close.
Shit.
I mean, you know, 2 very different drop decks, different strats, different styles. I mean, there's the hot deck that actually, the range deck actually pushed, which is weird as. But who cares? I mean, you know, Crossfire did well to bring it back, and although neither team really had an amazing focus fire, they won. They killed the mechs they needed to kill when they needed to kill them to get the win. So, like Crossfire, looks at some of the numbers here. The linebacker temporary access. You see what he just did.
955, man. Holy shit. That
6 SRM 6.
Ridiculous.
That you know, I reckon double kill shot, double strike on that thing and just go nuts. Double kill shot, double strikes.
Honesty, I've been running a linebacker tonight for a few hours, and 955 means there is no ammo left, and he's definitely used a strike or 2. Like, there's no way you could do that on ammo. You just cannot do it alone with the linebacker. He's such tonnage locked, it's crazy.
There's nothing left attached to his mech at the end there. He just had a single red side torso with a single SRM left. I mean, yeah, his ammo needs decreased as time went on because he had a bit less bits attached to him. And 4 kills from Bane there, really well done. Looking at ISRC side, you know, Kamikaze Viking 662, EBJAG 5 for 29. Look at the scores. Overall 647 now.
Dude, it's even. Look how even.
But look how much damage. But look how much damage there was. Like, I reckon both teams went straight to survivability, and it's like, give me everything. Like, just go,
I was
just like select all, and just tank
Yeah, man. We were
everything.
talking about this tonight, doing some faction warfare drops against Coma and Law, right? So it's clan. Our numbers are up 300 or 400 damage on average per mech right now because of survivability tree. It is making a massive difference to damage, to fire, to attack rates, all the rest of it. You buff those IS mechs with structural or armor quirks. Man, you really, really, really need to punch really, really hard, and you're burning 300 or 400 damage, which is a lot of heat at the end of the game. That's a lot of heat,
Oh,
crazy amount of heat.
it's good for the C-bills, eh? It's great for the C-bills, the Dosh and Pocket, man.
Oh
I'm
shit,
all
yeah.
for that, yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Good stuff. Right, do I need to update any counts at all?
uh, Give me 25 seconds. Maybe do a quick map run through, and I'll get
Yeah,
another beer
no
and
worries.
add two more on. All right.
Well, you know what? I'm
I'll be
actually going to
back.
do a team roster run through. We haven't done one of them, so let's do a team one tonight. Team one is Clan Crossfire. On the roster, a decent sized one. They have 4 points there, Australian unit, accepting all players, participating in MRBC, faction play and scrims. Open to our TS for more info. Short, simple, sweet. They're headed up by with Krasno Pesky and Temporary Axis there, you can see on the screen. And Wiltonen from 1BT Steels are playing with them. So yeah, and a little bit of experience there. A bunch of new faces to comp though. Great to see. And they've been doing very well actually. They're in the easily in the upper half. So like ISRC as well, who's also in the upper half tonight's game, is really going to determine our positioning, I think, Div B. So speaking of ISRC, let's look at their roster. ISRC, a blend of comp and casual with focus on keeping the game fun. Also winning. 94 members and growing, that's huge. Oceanic focused, but with a growing representation the other times as nowadays. So a bit of history there in Bath Midway, MRBC and MWO World Championship. And yeah, good work on them for bringing together a lot of pilots from a lot of places and competing with them. So their roster won't even near fit on the screen, but Casual is heading them up. There's a bunch of other very long-time names in there. You've got Camel Thief, you've got Kamikaze Viking. A lot of long-time players there. So there you go. Those are the teams that are playing tonight. And I have to look at the standings because they're pretty close on the leaderboards too.
Yeah, I'm back, man. Yeah, look, Crossfirex are a new team to MechWarrior Online in recent times, and ISRC are a little bit more of a experienced team, but they've lost a few players this season too. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting drop. The next 3 drops. That was a great drop, man. That was good fun. That last one, that mining, that was savage. That was savage. I'm really enjoying how this is working out.
Well, Clan Crossfire is at 450 rep and ISRC at 550, so pretty close. 2 drops in. Let's look at this Forest Colony strat. So what do you reckon we're going to see here?
Right, okay, so Forest Strat, what do we got on Team 2? We've got the old ISRCs and Crossfire X's, so look, man, I reckon Crossfire X is going to do the old cap here. That's a sort of a smart thing to do. And then the way they've been raining tonight is rolling brawl. So I'd expect them to come through and push Theta early. Get the Sigma Kappa caps early from ISRC. Now, this will depend on this drop here. Do the Rust buckets, do they go range? Or did they go brawl? If they're going to go sort of range, you'll sort of see sort of more of a Fox 7, Hotel 7, Hotel 6 push. Or maybe not really a push, but more a defense. And it's all about defending Theta on this map, I think, in Div B. He who controls the caps wins, perhaps. So, wait and see, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
But that's what I reckon is going to happen, to be honest.
A few key locations, I'm going to highlight them in white. So you got this hill above the pickle factory. You know where the pickle factory is? In green, that's a pickle factory. It's a factory where they make pickles. Anyway, out in the water you got a big island here that's still covered as Kappa. But what I really want to draw attention to, it's hard to see. You've got these little like formations, rock formations here, and you've got the archway there. Those little formations there really dictate a lot of the center of map play and provide range cover options, usually for Team 2. So Team 2 can usually control that a bit easier, whereas Team 1's more, you know, these things near the clay pipes, and a couple large bits of terrain around here, and also some of the water here. You got the boat, classic bit of terrain there. So often the range team will have Kappa and Gamma control, or be pushing from Gamma to Kappa, Kappa to Gamma if they bring range. Brawler teams usually go inland, or honestly, I don't think either team's going to be full one or the other. Maybe if one team might be full Brawl, maybe, but usually a mixed range. We have most Brawl in a few range or some combination. Works out best on Forest Colony.
I agree, man. That's a good summary there. That Indigo 8 Hill Range and the Hotel 8 Hill Range there are very, very good places to trade if you're from Team 1. Or if you're going to go long range, move out to Indigo 7, because then you can control Kappa, and you've essentially got Epsi, Gamma, and Kappa controlled from that Team 1 position. Now, the key is, though, having your lights, and you need 2 lights and a pseudo light, so a fast medium like a Cicada or a Viper, to then control Epsi and essentially force the other team to come to you.
Oops. I just realised I think I'm drunk. I think it's actually River City. I had it from the other lot. I think it was from the other maps. Because my whatchamacallit, not working. My stream overlays broke.
Sorry, no. Yeah, drop 3. We are on River City. We've just waffled for 4 minutes for no fucking reason.
Eh.
Hilarious. Sorry, viewers. Sorry, teams.
Should be right. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, no, because I got this overlay thing's messing me up.
Oh, dude, we've just stuffed up entirely, haven't we?
Yeah, nah, she'll be right. I mean, you know what?
Mistakes were made.
The funny thing is about this map is that I think it also favours mostly range with a bit of brawl, or even mostly brawl with a little bit of range. Going full range on this map, I think, is not a great idea. And fitting the pseudo lights in there, like with same thing. You got cicadas, you got vipers, ice ferrets, shadow cats. They all fulfill that role. So I think we'll see some pseudo light play. But backed up by a couple of range, or even Daka. I think Daka's pretty legit.
Yep, I concur, man. Absolutely, Daka for sure. Nike is usually pretty good Daka. We use that against you guys reasonably well. We didn't really pull it off, so we kind of fell on our faces a little bit in Div 1, but it works. It can work if you're a little bit better organised than we were, for sure.
Alright, River City, here we go. So as I know, it is 3 mediums, 4 heavies, 1 assault. There are no lights, and the assault must be an 85 tonner. The bonus goes to whichever team can kill the other team's assault without losing their own.
This drop was always a gamble, I think. Do you send your Marauder 2C, which realistically is the choice that everybody takes?
It's the most common choice, not the only choice.
He's a pretty good choice because he tanks really well.
Not the only choice.
So, not the only choice, but do you send your Marauder 2C in first tank, twist it out, all damage, while all your other guys basically go in and shoot the enemy up like a shooting gallery? Or do you hang your commander back and use him a bit of long range? Large pulse, vomit, or a bit of UAC 5 maybe. It's an interesting choice. It depends on what the teams want to do. I like this drop, especially on River City. I really, really do like it with the commander. It makes it very, very interesting.
Righto, so we have a 5-year large battle master for Clan Crossfire. That's not a... We have a PBC small laser lunch pack, a brawl onion, Nigeria gas peep, Viper for a pseudo light, a small pulse nova, DQC, a Marauder 3R with 3 AC2s and 2 large pulse, and a Nigeria gas peep duplicate. Alright, what other lot have?
So we've got Viper, Timby, Stormcrow, EBJ, and what else? We've got a Nike, Hunchback 2C, so double up of EBJs, interesting, and a Warhawk C. Now, just let me find the Warhawk C and check the loadout, because I'm a massive fan of the Warhawk, man.
Me too, I've been playing a fair bit. It's got the 4 RPLs. If you look at the cooling quirks on the thing, it has one of the most heat-efficient energy mechs in the game. It's for range, that is ranged energy. So incredible amount of firepower. But look at this, we've got a few... Oh, hello. There we go. 3 caps, 2 Clan Crossfire. They have a data control, which ICC do not have. They're sending a pseudo light, which is their Viper, out to engage with the Onion. The Onion's over there in Kappa defending, so Onion vs Viper would be very interesting.
So just looking at ISRC mix, mate, they are full trade. They are long range. I can't see anything yet. Except for Cashel. Oh no, Cashel's large pulses. ER mediums again on Bream, Stormcrow, and Arjuna's full trade. Man, these guys are heavy trade on ISRC. They're full ranged. They would have skilled the fire tree out, firepower, which will give you 707 meters on an Ebby Jag for large pulse, which is pretty. It's basically, you know what? That is the length of this map right here for effective damage. So
look at this.
See how do Crossfire X respond to this?
Well, first look at this. I mean, literally, look at this. Like, this the pilot name, as in he's got an Onion and a Viper going after him. And the Onion's actually not too far behind him, getting some LBX shots in him. 68%. I reckon Bane's going to kill him. So ISRC could lose a light, but they're sending Casual and Bream to help out with the light fight. Well, medium fight. And Bane's going to be a lot of trouble here if the 3 mediums engage. I'm not sure Temporary Access can get out of there that easily. I mean, the trade fight looks like ISRC completely wrapped a lower city and giving up the high ground.
Yeah, look at this right-hand side, man. Brim, we've got the Stormcrow and the, I think Cashel and Hunchback. They're pushing that right-hand corner pretty hard. They're forcing them back. They're forcing these guys back to, what is it, the upper city for Echo 7 with their trades and their aggression from ISRC. I like it.
ISRC is the pushing team again with the range. Look, so they have the heavy energy, laser bomb sort of mechs. They're pushing. They're aggro. I mean, I guess they have to be. They're down a cap, but there's a fight over Kappa again. And this versus Bane.
Oh, airstrike! Watch out! Where's that going to go? Oh, artillery.
There's an artillery.
No
yeah, I think he nicked Jetmac there, but not much damage done.
Yeah, no, it didn't do much, man. As you would know from matches, airstrikes they are king right now. Airstrikes are king.
Well, they have been for a while. Airstrike's been probably better than artillery for about a year. Oh, look at this damage on this. Getting absolutely struck to pieces. Oh, he gets leg too.
Oh,
he's 2 small pulse. Cherry Red Bane dies though. He messed up their vibe. So they're basically a Viper apiece. Although Crossfire have lost control of Kappa. They could send someone over to Eps maybe and get a third cap back.
So we have Kamikaze's actually doing some really good trades here from Citadel onto the mechs in the upper corner near Gamma. They're actually taking quite a bit of damage, and I don't think they realise he's there.
Well, I reckon he's got probably double strike equipped too. So I mean, I think if you're running trade nowadays, double strike, double kill shot's pretty devastating. Bream pretty hurts in their torso, and Nisk lightly tipped up.
ISRC, man, it's on. They're
pushing in.
They're pushing.
And here's a low ground here. Shaft. Yep. Well, that's his name. He's dead. So
Shafted. He got shafted.
that's him. Bleh, getting some pop-tart shots down range. And look at this Nisk pushing up here on this side.
Oh no.
Oh, and they're backing into each other. Look at this traffic jam here. Lunch Pack and Nightjar.
Wraith is taking an absolute beat down there in his Marauder. He'll be standard engine, so he can take a lot of damage, but that's not going to help.
And Bleh absolutely gets
Oh.
wrecked. Big strike. Big hits. And Bream is about to pop. Jetmac is about to pop. Then he does pop. Arjuna's not looking that healthy either. Let me look. Cross is getting cut to pieces. They lost 4. ISRC has a lot of crit mechs on the field, but they're alive. That's a really important thing to note.
And ISRC, this armor rotation from these guys, this drop is sensational right now.
And Cashel's the freshest mech on the field.
Mechs out. Yep.
And he's up at the front, which is exactly what they want. I mean, Bream goes down. This is going to go down. And they're keeping their assault alive, which is great. Both teams have their assault alive, to be honest.
There's some pretty good fucking twisting, man. The Crossfire X guys, and I'm watching these guys, they are really tossing. Full props there to Smeg. I was watching him right then, and he was really torso twisting like a boss. So, he's trying to spread that damage as hard as he can. But, with 2 left, I think I know how this drop's going to end right now.
Well, we're looking at Krasno Pesky Cam. Oh, there goes some pieces. Probably needed them. Can he kill the other assault? That's the real question. Get the bonus, but don't think he will be able to. Goes down. Yeah, stripped Nitch is going to try cap Theta, but I don't think a cap game with no weapons at 29%. Oh wow, no, that's this. Where's the other guy? He's going Kappa. There he is.
That's a Nike, man. He's lost a torso.
How many cripples
he's
here, man?
Really moving too fast, you know. He's kind of
Got nothing left.
basically lumbering around. what do you do at this point of the game? You know, like
You walk towards Kappa
this
and
is
just do
yeah,
something. Just stand there and accept
yeah,
it.
yep. Accept death because that's what's coming. Death is definitely coming upon you for sure.
Let's just have a look at how hurt these mechs are. I'm just going to go through the roll call here. Second night here, slight also, but oh no, it's Kami, it was Daka. And yeah, he's almost out of ammo too, so he's going to have a big score. I think Catchall isn't touched up, but 6 smalls, 2 large poles, badly hurt. This is absolutely wrecked beyond all recognition. So I'd love to have in the Warhawk, somewhat touched up on the armor, dark armor, but otherwise okay. And that's the only mechs that are alive for them.
Yeah, Angels is Gauss and Jewel Peeps.
It was.
Probably not the build I would have brought to this map because it's super hot in terms of build and ammo.
Gas peep's fine,
And
man.
very,
For heat, playing single peep.
Was he single Gauss one peep maybe?
No, dual gas, single peep. So he's almost heat neutral. He's fine.
Done. That's it.
That's it. Alright, let's have a look at the scores here. Especially some big ones here. Yeah, Kami 734, massive score, 2 kills. A few of the mechs in the 4-500, so Casual Arjuna there, the Lunch Pack and Eben. The Warhawk getting, and Ebenjag, other Ebenjag, getting over 500 near 600. Clan Crossfire side, Balance 2C, Kraz and Pesky, Command Mech 574. In the 5-year large Battle Master, was a good score from him, and pretty decent damage spread in the around the 300s average. So, and Onion getting 455, their big score. So, very high scoring. A lot of these games are very high damaging, a lot of damage rolling and twisting, and not many super focused, clean kills for CT. So there's a lot of rolling and components getting blown up everywhere.
Yeah, man, that's some big damage numbers for drop 3 for sure, without a doubt. There's definitely a bit of rolling damage. And when you're looking at the fights, not a lot of them were necessarily sort of focus fights. There was like 2 or 3 fights going on at once, all across the map at that point. So, yeah, not surprised by the damage, but nonetheless, Skill Tree, man, definitely making a big difference to the damage overall with structure quirks and all the rest of it, for sure.
Righto, so, I mean, the viewers want to know, what are you up to now? You still at 15, or you up to?
Oh, two more.
Two more on the pile?
Oh,
yep.
yeah. Oh, hell yeah, man. Oh, shit, yeah. That was but didn't realise, but I duck out for 25 seconds to me fridge between the drop. I didn't tell you about it, but that's alright.
Okay. So,
Guys
yeah.
just doing the lobby, working their mechs out.
Look at the map strat. Let's do a bit of a breakdown of what happened there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, do you want to start off and I'll go for my extensional points on top, perhaps?
Yeah, no worries. So see a bit of a movement up here from Crossfire up to Gamma, holding that point there. But their Onion was actually holding over Kappa for a while before their Viper supported that little fight, and the ISSC Viper also, there's actually a bit of a skirmish here which caused them to run away, and a general movement, just movement from this position, which ISSC was in, down this way, and then around up the G line, which wrapped this corner into an upper trade. Clan Frostbite didn't really move too much. They just had that line set up and facing down the 7 and 8 line.
Yeah, man, absolutely. There's just a couple of points I'll sort of mark out on the purple where a few of the mechs pushed in various points for both teams, and necessarily didn't get focused.
I'm just going to highlight Citadel. And Citadel, that's what Kami was with that left cross line, which you can see that crossfire, pardon the pun, into Team Crossfire from that location, which enabled in purple this upper wrap movement to basically act as a semi-pincer. And Crossfire's really got balled up and had kind of got concaved or crushed, or at least pressured into that location.
Oh yeah, man. Kamikaze definitely was putting some hurt across with that Dakar Nike. I think it was a 3 UAC 5 or 1 UAC 10.
Yep.
Nike, yeah, and just slashing, just putting a lot of damage in, sweeping components, and basically being a pest. That's what you want to do at 700 meters. Annoy the living shit out of your enemy.
This is a really interesting move, though. The ISC left the upper ground. I mean, they left themselves really open for a while there. I think um, if I was Crossfire, I would have at least tried to get that EPS cap. Maybe had some other shift across, and then from Gardens, I'm going to mark it in green. Like, if you have a mech or two, maybe that swings out this way, then you open up yourself a bit, and that left side position will actually cover Citadel, so you crush that. If you can stop the Citadel trade, then suddenly you can actually receive from one direction, not receive from multiple, and then you get bundled. Like, you don't want to get balled up and crushed around you. So, yeah, hopefully.
Look, given the range from ISRC, I'm actually kind of surprised that once again they were not really forced to be the aggressors, but decided to be the aggressor. When you're running a 68-point Ebon Jag Alpha, I can tell you right now from running that mech for the last 12 months, even post skill tree, it's bloody hot. You just can't be aggressive. You have to trade and you have to pick your time well. But ISRC chose to push and push hard and basically go like the Remus in the Melbourne Cup. Just go. Just hit W key and don't stop, even with the hottest mechs you can basically imagine in MechWarrior Online.
Well, I mean, if you don't miss, you only need to shoot a few times.
As long as you don't miss, mate,
That's the key point.
A lot. I miss a lot, man.
Okay, let's have a
jumpers and my kills are horrendous half the time.
let's have a look here at the next map, Polar Highlands. It's 2 each way class, 2-2-2-2. Now, current rep points is 550 Crossfire, 900 ISRC with a 1-2 at the moment. Reasonably close. And Polar Highlands, what do you reckon of this thing? Are we going to see that weapon system that we haven't seen, or what do you reckon?
It's going to depend. What do you do? You know, you can either go as sort of a bit of a cross range, or sort of cross range, so close range sort of Dakar through here if you're team 2, and same thing through here if you're team 1. But if you go a bit more range, team 2 sort of roll around about here, and sort of team 2 kind of through here. It depends. Do you bring ER larges, or do you bring a bit of Dakar with like Kodiaks and stuff like that? So,
Hey, no offense, mate, but are you just drawing lines on the map now, or are these actual positions you've thought out?
Yeah, well, we beat you guys with one of them, so
one of them, yeah.
Don't worry about that too much.
Do that. We
as you would know.
Yeah, no, the whole one was a bit of interesting. Moving on the scouting, is like, all right, we're going to set up and trade here. It's clear. Yep, right, it's clear.
I can assure you, I'm not arbitrarily drawing fucking lines on this map just for the sake of it. But no, it depends on what you go and what the enemy team do. So, do Crossfire X or ISRC run the 2 lights and a pseudo medium again with the Viper/Cicada to maybe go for the caps and try and kill the lights off early if they send 2 lights from the opposition, basically 3 versus 2. And if you do, and you kill the lights off, which we did in one of our drops, and then we failed after we killed the lights to convert that into the medium and heavy drop. So it's an interesting match. And how do you play it? If you do play the caps, you can win it, as long as you catch your enemy team out and play smart.
Absolutely. I think the big tell here is going to be what the mediums are. If the mediums are both like range, like hunchbacks or something, then probably not going to see a heavy cap game from that team. But the other team brought, a Viper and a Cicada, or Viper, Shadowcat or Ice Ferret or something. There's going to be a lot more capping, and definitely, if you see that team get 3 caps on you really quickly, and then potentially go for the 4th while the Heavies and Assault stay at a proper range, and not accidentally close in. Whoops. Then I think we see a very interesting decision making there. The Heavies Assaults need to make the right call where they set up and how to deal with the cap disadvantage. And also remember that on drop 1 streaks are disallowed, but they're all holds, no, not holds barred, and the drops after that. I'm not saying we're going to see streaks or LRMs or anything, but I mean, Polar is probably one of the most open maps there is, so there's a lot of options. And if you're at one cap point and your mates are another one, you can't help each other. It takes, minutes to get to each other, which is easily the death of a mech in that time.
Oh, I agree, man. We're off and running. Crossfire X have 505 tons, and interestingly, ISRC are running 485 tons, so quite a bit down on tonnage. This could actually be what I think it might be, where there's 2 lights and a pseudo light running around in a wolf pack of 3, and Crossfire X might be caught out here. Let's wait and see what we see.
The triple wolf pack is always quite dangerous. I mean, we expect Sigma and Gamma home caps to be taken quite quickly. Dropship staying off map. Just flying over here, I think Theta's a very interesting point because it's down on the low ground in a ditch. So, it's one of those points that you can kind of cap, but then you can't really control it, or easily or directly. You kind of have to indirectly control that one. So, it often becomes the third cap for a lot of teams.
Yep, I agree, man. Theta is definitely a cap it and overwatch it. You don't want to be in in Theta down low because you get slaughtered as the team pushes into you. But if you cap it early and overwatch it, you can do really, really well.
Right, let's look at the mechs. From Crossfire, we have a small pulse cheetah. Yes, oh my goodness, the Nightshade is a stock Nightshade D. Oh, well, near stock, sorry, it's stock on the pods, but it's dual LRM-20s with Artemis, dual 15s with Artemis, and 2 medium pulse. Not even kidding. Blair is running a PPC Gauss Nightshade. We have a Narc Raven with a single EL large and 2 mediums. Shaft is running a Trebuchet 7M, 2 LRM-15s with Artemis on Chainfire, and 2 medium lasers. A Huntsman with 6 small pulse, 2 LRM-15s with Artemis. A 5AC5 Mauler, and a Dakar Kodiak 3. What are the other lot running? Just tell me.
Oh, dude, ISRC, we have Hunchback 2C, Arctic Cheetah, Wolfhound, Nokia, Mad 2C, Hunchback 2C, Warhawk Prime, and a Timby D. Basically, their layouts...
Lasers.
All lasers, man. Large pulse ER mediums. So, this is going to be, I think, going to be quite interesting. And they're stopping to cap. They're stopping to cap Sigma. Don't stop. Keep moving. Move forward, guys. Come on.
Gotta make sure it's fully capped, though.
Oh,
I'm kidding. Usually we just go wafer thin. Wait, is everyone holding? Is there a hold for a reason?
They've stopped, dude. They've stopped. I don't know why.
I think Tom... Yeah, I'm spectating this guy hugging a wall, teleporting around. He's disconnected, so they're gonna hold. The hold has been called.
Disco. Yeah. Disco. Yep. We have a reconnect in a sec.
Yeah. So we're just going to be, cockpit view for the time being, just to see the chat, or see when they're going to connect, and what the go is, so we know what we're outcasting and what's going on. But yeah, the LRM things from Crossfire here, very interesting choice. I think on this open map, if you get a good narc off, there's not much you can really do. There's not enough cover, and if the other team didn't bring ECM, which I didn't see much of, except maybe the cheetah, yeah. Pretty well.
There is no ECM.
Oh, and a point has been capped, so there must be a redrop. Yep. So they have to redrop it because a point has been capped. So the hold with caps running would be disadvantageous for teams involved.
Yep. I think we've got a redrop going on, man, for sure.
Really run out of bounds. Let's look at some paint jobs while we're at it.
Yeah, everyone's running out of bounds. I don't know why. Just
let's see redrop. I mean, overheating would be a lot easier.
Just overheat. Definitely a lot easier to overheat with a laser bomb mix and run out of bounds, but okay.
Look at the mechs, they look pretty. There you go, someone's got the idea to go boom.
Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, redrop, definitely redrop.
Alright, well, you know, we'll let them do that. We'll go back to our score screen, or to our casting screen. Anyway.
Yep.
That shouldn't take them too long. In the meantime, let's see. So I guess have you heard much about Bath Midway, Ash?
You know what? I have not really paid much attention to what Law's been telling me the last 2 weeks, and he's gonna fucking hate me for that. But I'm gonna
Could be
shoutcast
right.
Battle for Midway. I'm not gonna drop in it because I'm a bit over competitive and dropping right now. So we're gonna shoutcast a hell of a lot of Battle for Midway. Hell yeah!
Oh, sweet. Well, I'm pretty keen to keep playing it. So, yeah, I don't know. Bath Midway is a 6v6 3-cap conquest, best of 5 round robin series coming up. Look, I'm super keen for it. It's going to be really fun. There's going to be a bunch more teams, I hope, in there which means there should be more divisions as well. So if you want to just enter comp for the first time and play it before competitively, that's fine. There's a bunch of teams being put together and having a go. So, yep, just confirm the drop has ended. And old mate, the DC had 1800 ping. So anyway, yeah. So for Bath Midway, yes, check out the MRBC Discord. Check out the forums. Okay, in the forums in both the Asia Pacific part of the forums and the competitive sub forums, there's information there. And yeah, main thing is probably on the MRBC Discord, which has a Bath Midway channel. But yeah, Science will be opening soon, and in early June, put it out. Rightio.
Alright. Redrop time.
So, do I need to update anything?
A couple of discos. Okay, a couple of discos. This is not good.
Oh, they'll just fix up there. In terms, probably go for carry kookaburras. If you maybe got eaten by a dingo or something.
Yeah, maybe a dingo stole his baby or something. Wait and see.
The usual.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, so do I need to add anything to the total?
Right now, no.
Add it.
No, we're good.
Just in between drops, just hit me up and make sure the viewers are getting the most up-to-date, accurate information of what they really want.
Oh, don't worry, dude. When we're ready to update with another 2 or 3 cans, I will let you know. Fear not, my friend. Fear not.
So as a non-drinker myself, what's the technique? Is you usually go like 2 or 3 at a time, and then just like, is it like more of a burst DPS rather than a sustain? Like, what's the technique?
It's about sustained effort. Don't go too hard too early, like charging with the restaurant brawler. So you want to more trade and just keep going bit by bit. Over the 8 to 10 hours, every 20 minutes, crack a can, and you'll be good. If you crack any more than 1 can every 20 minutes, you end up in the shit. That's my rule. 20 minutes, no more, no less.
Yep. So everything in moderation. Fair enough.
Well, I wouldn't say 20 minutes is moderation, but it's good enough.
I wouldn't say so either, but I mean, like, you've got a game plan, you've got a drop deck, you've got a strat, and you execute on that. Make sure you don't.
You focus. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So we're back in the lobby, and the tonnages are the same. So no one's made any changes in between the drop, which is interesting to see.
Well, I mean, I doubt they were seeing any sort of mechs on what they're running, so I really do hope that the drop decks are a surprise to the opposing teams. Something of note, though, is ISRC did not bring any extreme range. They're actually more mid-range. The large pulse medium laser is excellent when you get sub 600. I mean, the large pulses can kind of touch 700 something, but honestly, as mediums with the quicker drop-off don't really do much outside 550, 600. So they're not really extreme range ER large sort of mechs that we've been being on some of these drops, but I said they're more of a mid-range. So ISRC will be pushing again with the hot mechs, and if that Narc Raven gets a few good old beacons off, I reckon ISRC is going to surprisingly lose a mech or two pretty quick.
Yeah, look, with skill tree, man, some of those EBJs I had last game, you can get 707 meters optimal range. Now, for large pulse, that's pretty heavy, and your ER mediums are getting out to 500 optimal. So even at 600, 650, you're doing a decent amount of damage for clan side, at least, anyway.
Yeah,
IS side does suck a little bit. For that range advantage, because you can use targeting computers on the clan side for a little bit more of an advantage on that side.
The other thing is to consider is that with the terrain and covering things, the LRMX can stay in the ditch and still get firepower out. They don't actually need to be exposed to shoot. And as you know, you've played the Eben a fair bit. They don't Eben Jags and a lot of these bulbous shaped mechs don't really like getting lerm from above. They
Oh
hit
no,
boxes.
dude, you learn my MJag. That CT is just the biggest, fattest target of all time. It's just, yeah, it's not good. Nothing learned on an MJag as well, I can assure you.
Oh yeah, righto. So here we go. Let's get back into this thing. I want to see us drop how it plays out. I can actually bring the team display up early. Alright, so same drop deck. We have Trebuchet 7M, Kodak 3, Mauler MX90, Cheetah, Huntsman, Raven with the Sanaka there, and two Nagias. One of them, the D of course, is their two RD15, two RD20s. And on the ISRC side, we've got looks like the same sort of thing, a bunch of energy on there. Interesting they use the Warhawk Prime for the large pulses, not the PPCs. That's interesting. The rest is pretty well direct fire, mid range, good old fashion standard sort of stuff. And neither team has a pseudo light, so both teams will only have two light mechs on the field. And that both the mediums are pretty slow main pack sort of mechs. Right. And yes, the builds are exactly the same.
Yeah, same build on this side as well, man. ISRC, same time, same. Archie 2C, Timby, Archie Cheetah, Marauder 2C, Warhawk, large pulses, Hatchback 2C is doubling up, and Wolfhound Ikea. Same again, we've got two going to Kappa and two going to Epsi for either side. Main forces going to Sigma and Gamma. That could be the Theta fight again. Could be.
I reckon so. I mean, like you're saying, the sliver caps, they're definitely the way to go on these maps. I don't think full capping is really necessary if you want to get map position quick. But I mean, if you're worried about getting capped later in the game, it does delay them, I guess. You want to take the early delay or delay them later. That's, yeah, kind of the call. I think I usually just get the sliver cap and hope I don't need to come back there.
Look, most of these guys are working through Sigma or Gamma. You can basically
Just walk through it. Yeah, you don't need to stop.
Yeah. Hit the W key and the mech behind you will cap the cap point that you need. You don't really need to stop too much.
Oh man, if you just roll 300-400 tons through it, you're fine to go. I mean, the Huntsman just finally woke up, which is great because we hope it doesn't have another disconnect. That'd been very frustrating. Teams moving up. Looks like somewhat towards Theta, although Jet back in the Hunchback for ISRC is going somewhat inland to scout a bit. ISRC lights also coming inland as well to meet up, whereas the Crossfire lights are going to go and try to get a backup on Kappa, make it a cap game. Their Raven, no, that's a cheater. The Raven is over near Kappa. Probably trying to stay alive and get a good narc off. If that Raven dies, I mean, look, seriously, Crossfire is pretty screwed if the Raven dies. Honestly, I think they should bring their Raven back and start getting narcs.
I agree, man. With relation to the map to where Crossfire are, they're split. Crossfire are split and ISRC are balled up, so any mech that turns around or maybe harasses from the rear is going to end up for the nasty surprise when 8 mechs turn around and shoot you in the face. But ISRC are pushing, man. They're not stopping. Like, their lights are back in the team. They're not leaving them behind. They're slowly advancing. I think they realise where Crossfire are as well on the map. But Crossfire, I don't think ISRC have realised where Crossfire are behind them right now.
Well, the lights coming up here, I mean, a cheetah's one thing to have behind you, okay, that's something to note. But do you reckon this Raven's going to be able to get narc on the Warhawk? That's what I want to see. Is this Raven going to get narc? Is that AMS? Or is that something else? Oh, the limbs are the limbs are in the air. Airstrike's going out onto Crossfire though. There's Notch's going. Ooh, misses.
Yep, that Warhawk and Kodiak here at the back. The Kodiak?
It is a Warhawk And a Mad 2C.
Oh, sorry. The PPC Hunchback 2C from Jet Mech. So if they knock either one of those two mechs right now here at the back,
They are screwed.
there's going to be some trouble. Yep, absolutely. Crossfire really, really.
I think the
needs to
Warhawk
land
is
that
knocked.
knock.
Oh, Rave City kills Nisk
Oh,
in the Nigeria.
done.
And he just got absolutely rained to death. I think they're going to just chase a Raven away. Like they have to. Raven's just going to
No,
get
they've
them.
realised, yeah, ISRC have realised that there is a little animal in their background shooting him and knocking him in the back.
I mean, the Warhawk down to 88%. I don't think they've EC him at all. Oh, now prime time in the lunch pack is getting focused down. The damage, of course, is spread with LRMs, so percentages aren't always the biggest indicator of how messed up they are. We have a cheetah on cheetah fight in the backfield, which this is winning over Torm. But the Raven is still alive.
This will be a cheetah on cheetah fight right now. He who wins a cheetah fight might well win the game.
Oh, ISRC is probably going to win the cheetah fight. But, Crossfire's winning the Big Mac fight with LRMs.
Oh no, the cheetah fight is done. Well, we got the cheetah from town from Crossfire East.
Boom!
He's
There he
got two
goes.
lights on him. Yeah. He's got
Yeah,
two
he
lights
was
on
in
him,
a lot of
he's
trouble
done.
before that too. I mean, now the temporary access has
Yep.
got to stay alive because his Raven is he's 92%, but he's just smoking a bit on that shield arm. As long as the narcs come off, Sarah Blomster hat in the Marauder 2C is about to go down very soon. What's left on the mech? Up 67%, but otherwise not doing too bad.
Look at the lerms like flying across the map. Wow,
Yeah. Kamikaze Vikings getting hit in the Timberwolf.
he's
Lerms on
taking
him.
it. Kamikaze's overheated too.
Tactical
He's legged.
shutdown.
He's legged.
Legged by Lerms
Kamikaze's
and
legged.
halved. And just continually raining on him. Legged and halved in the open after a shutdown. Not the most comfortable
What do you
position to
want,
be
man?
in. But those Lerms are doing serious. Look, the lights are coming in. The lights are going to come in and just go. We have to do something. Blegger's taken out in the
Overheated
trade
again,
notch here.
Kamikaze, he's
Kami's
done.
dead.
Yep.
from range. Now, what can the
Warhawk
crossfire
is-
lights? So what can the ISRC lights do now?
You know what? Crossfire
That
X
goes down.
just consider range.
Oh, and they're
They're
just,
just sitting
shredding.
back now. They don't need to push in, man. They've got the damage.
The
They've
lights
got
and anything that
Mark
can hurt
Raven
them.
Going crazy.
I think it's time to go spec cam mode.
Yeah.
Every shape has
I
good
think
DPS.
So. LRMs are destroying it.
President Pesky in the Dakar Kodiak with the direct fire as they get close, and Rave City with the 5 AC5 is also direct fire. I mean, they didn't go full lamb. They didn't need to. Oh, Hunchback gets absolutely wrecked. Let's look at this from Cheetah
wow.
Cam. This Cheetah, this has just killed 2 mechs, and it's probably the last hope that they have. The lights of ISRC are the only things that can bring this one back. They might just be able to kill a bunch of mechs here too. That Mauler crit.
Well, Wraith is 45 and Krasno's 54. It could be done. At least one more kill. Come on. Come on, this. One more. No, he's too far away, I think. He's too far
He's also
out of
knocked
range.
now. Now that this cheater is knocked,
Yeah,
here comes the help.
Man. Nah, he's done. I think he's done.
Mauler is completely stripped of all armor though, and he goes down.
No, he's down. Nice work.
But Kazapesky
Actually,
is...
a bit of rep points, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Getting an extra mech down actually worked out well for them.
Yeah, just left torso on that cheater, and it should be game in favour of Crossfire. Ban Crossfire. Interesting to note, as I spectate mechs, to see which mechs have agility quirks and things, because you can tell how deep they're going agility quirks by the speed tweak. If it's unspeed tweak, they probably haven't gone too far into it. If it's like 3 nodes worth, which is 4.5% speed tweak, then you can see that. And if it's a full 7.5, they've invested a lot. It's one of the few, and I guess it's firepower true in terms of range. You can also see that on the range there, where they've invested in that too. So, for example, this Raven hasn't really put much into speed tweak, as far as I can see, depending on what weapon engine it's running. Sorry, but it's put a fair bit into firepower. So that left torso. Oh, he's up his last narc.
Doesn't it? Do you go half speed tweak or full speed tweak? And yeah, the skill tree has definitely changed up the battlefield in some ways, and the mass consumables in others a little bit different too.
We see this Raven here brought 2 strikes, a kill shot, and 2 UAVs. So
Wow.
this Raven is almost like a caster, like casting effects into the battlefield. Really, with that 5 consumable load. I'm interested that the kill shot's in there. I mean, I don't know if you really need that 5th consumable for this mech. I mean, yeah, there you go, pops a kill shot now. I guess so, fair enough. Probably when you're running the base 10 heat sinks in it, just to keep the engine high and the narc ammo there. And when this Raven takes out the cheetah, it will. Ooh, no, wait! The caps! Look at the caps! ISOC may still have. I'm not sure why this farming. I mean, I wouldn't really farm a lot in a situation. If I was a Raven, I'd be just killing him quickly and then getting the caps done. Because farming like this is really going to hurt the time. Because look, 736 points.
ISOC going to win on caps.
ISOC going to win on caps. Very interesting decision there.
No way.
No, they won. They're going to win on caps.
Yeah, no, they're going to win. Yeah, no, they've done it. There's no way this match can be won.
In 5 more seconds.
Wow.
And
oh, dude, unbelievable! You lose your entire team and you still win on caps.
Honestly, they need to run that Raven. That Raven shouldn't have gone for the cheetah. Should have gone and just counter capped. When you have 4 mechs capping, even if then you let that cheetah run wherever he wants. That's fine. That's fine.
Wow. Wow.
So, ISRC actually wins that, but they do not get the bonus. Only Crossfire gets the bonus for destroying all the heavies and assaults. So we have a situation where one team will get the bonus and one team gets the win. Very, very interesting. And also mechs destroyed for ISRC is 5, whereas 8 teams. So I think ISRC will still come out ahead in terms of points on this one. But it's not that different. In fact,
only just, yeah.
Pretty close, yeah. No, actually,
damage spread from ISRC is pretty close, and got the Crossfire X, Krasno.
Oh, the Dakar.
Got a fair bit of damage.
157, 3 kills in the Dakar, huge.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, there's 2 or 3 mechs that didn't do a hell of a lot, so it's kind of an interesting and broad spread at the same time, isn't it? Really? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like the direct fire was actually what did most of the damage for Crossfire, although a few of the kills though from that Trebuchet, 2 LRM-15s on that, and that Nightshare, I mean, they didn't do a huge, like a massive number of damage, but enough to get the kills they needed when they needed.
Absolutely, man. Totally agree. It's interesting, like, do you go direct or a bit of a spread, a bit of more harassment? And in the end, Caps won the game. Like, wow.
So,
did not expect that at all.
The results are 1-3, but the reps 800 to 1200. So, yeah, I think just a bit better end game management there, particularly with the Raven positioning and movement, would have probably brought that one back. And also, as a drop caller, you got to keep an eye on what the caps are doing. Make sure you don't get out capped. Or like you might even intentionally lose the big fight in the sense of, you know what, we're going to lose this fight anyway. Let's use this situation to get the caps sorted. I think when they saw the LRMs coming in and realized they couldn't deal with it in terms of fight because they lost a bunch of their heavy tonnage mechs really early on, and their other mechs were pretty hurt too. They're like, it's cap game. Run off to get the caps, control the caps, let the main fight be what it is, and just keep the hold on that cap advantage for as long as you can and try to delay it. So even though ISSC was pushing, they're pushing slowly enough to keep the match dragging on a bit more, just to keep that cap game in their favour, and they did just enough to get the win. So well done to them on that strategic cap decision making.
Well, sometimes that's all you need to do, really, isn't it? Just hold long enough, delay long enough, and bang, you got the cap win. Just tack it on the end, like amazing, really. They're all dead, and they still won on caps. It's just such a rare occurrence.
Absolutely. Rightio. So, you want to run through the map strat for Tourmaline? Is that the 5th one? Should be. Was it Canyon?
Yeah, Tourmaline will be a good
Tourmaline,
drop,
there you
I
go.
reckon.
Tourmaline,
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely. So what do we got? We've got the Crossfire. We're either going to go... So, basically heavy alpha.
Hey.
So we see a lot of mechs, and basically punish those guys coming across.
I'm calling it
Alpha Lance.
President
basically,
Pesky.
yeah.
will be in a Kodiak 3 with Dakar. I'm calling it now. I know that might sound...
Oh, no, I totally agree. He'll either be Gus Peeps or fucking Dakar Man. That's definitely going to happen. But see, the problem is, if they do come across here, then you can leg a mech very, very easily, as we saw from Div 1 the other night that was casting with Switch. They come across here from Team 2, and you can get legged really, really easy if the Team 1 guys get up high. So it's going to be interesting to see if Crossfire have sort of maybe watched a few streams, watched some tactics, and what happens from there. So I mean, you get the ISRC guys can sort of come in through here as well, and come in through here too. But you know what? I'd go here. If I was Crossfire X, I'd go here, Bravo, and come in somewhere around here, and put the hurt on, put the brawl on. You've got tonnage. It's the last drop of the night. Everyone's got so much Dakar, so much tonnage to bring it. Just do it to dual Kodiaks or maybe an Atlas too. I love seeing Atlas on this drop.
Oh man, yeah, quite a fair bit of that. I mean, for Dakar, like we saw in Polar, they brought Dakar. I mean, Crossfire brought the Dakar Kodiak, Dakar Mauler. So those two will probably make a reappearance, maybe duplicate one of them. And for a 4th assault, I mean, Atlas is a thing. It's a bit slow, but it's a thing. You know, the Warhawk's cool enough to run if you really want to do that. You got quite a few options. I mean, you can even just go Brawl Clops and just run 7 SRM6s on this thing and just go nuts. Really want to brawl. They got a couple options for that Dakar brawl push. I think these teams, at least Crossfire, favour. The heavy energy focus from ISRC, I'm not sure how they're going to go with Tourmaline. I think they're going to mix in a few like Nightyears and Yas, bit of Dakar in there too, rather than the full energy. Although, obviously, I think large mech or 2 for map control is not bad. So yeah, more importantly though, do I need to update your image at all with the count?
Yep, 2.
Go on. Righto.
Yep, 2 more. That said, looking at the lobby right now, man, ISRC are down on some tonnage. And not by a little bit, they're down by a lot. We're talking 40 tons. ISRC stacked very, very heavy in the opposite lance, so I don't think we're going to see a Delta 5 push at all, to be honest. I think Crossfire might be caught out here with their lances.
Well, Team 1 needs to lock. Team 1 needs to lock lances first, so not much they can really do about that. I mean, related news, Ash is up to 19 for his total. So just keep the viewers updated with what they want to know.
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh yeah, and on a related note, it's 800 rep to 1200 rep going to drop 5. So, yeah, so it's Alpha Bravo heavy for Crossfire, probably in the case of Dakar push or some sort of aggressive castle movement. Unless they do want to have like a range mech on the Spire, but I haven't seen them do Spire play before. They might try it. And ISRC, I think, will have a Spire mech or 2. An large mech on the Spire, like a Grasshopper, would be an idea. Well, I mean, look, I'm partial to a certain 85-ton Innisphere mech that's not a Battlemaster on that Spire, but you know.
Get stuffed as a stalker, yes.
I mean that's a personal preference.
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hasn't done too bad. I mean, I've been pretty excited when a couple teams. I think we have seen a team or two actually also bring that mech. So it's not just us that brings it. There's probably a bunch more things that you could bring.
Oh bullshit! Just you, mate. You're the only guy that runs the stalker that we know.
Mate, I think for Team 2, it's legit on that Spire. Anyway.
Oh, it works. I'm not taking shit out. It works and it wins. But look at that. Look at the Lancers, man. We've got
yeah, Charlie heavy. What the?
Yeah, the Lancers heavy stack here, I think, is going to play a significant part of this map.
Well, let's look at the cap points.
They know what to do. They know what to do here.
I'm going to draw on the map here now. So we go for Team 1. I reckon they're going to take Gamma back cap with a Bravo mech. They do have that. Epps cap's pretty easy then if nothing's an alpha for, except for Bream. And then Theta, I think, will go to Crossfire just because they seem to be more aggressive. I think. Not saying that ISRC can't take Theta, but I think Crossfire might have a slight early Theta cap, but then holding it, they might get a bit of damage on them. If ISRC does that wide right wrap for the Charlie Lance, they're probably only going to be in 2 cap. However, I mean, I don't think they're going to go wide right wrap 100% because Charlie Lance is actually pretty quick to gain the Foxtrot 5 hidden. See, from Bravo Lance, you can get the Foxtrot 5 pretty quick. That ridge there, which I'll highlight in white, which is one of the best ridges to at least control. Trading from it's interesting because of hitboxes, but it's a good one to have at least in your control. And this is the front of Castle here in white. I'm just going to highlight, just for the viewers, the spire here. Spires here. There's actually quite a few spires on top of Castle you can trade from, but there are 2 ones there that are common. Like if it comes trade, it's a game of ridges and spires pretty much. My team's just DC'd a player, so just gonna wait for him to come back.
You reckon we're gonna see a trade? I don't think we will.
I think ISRC will. I think ISRC will bring him.
Nasty Dakar, nasty Dakar push.
I think Crossfire, what they've been showing is some really strong Dakar pushes, at least some that they favour, and a lot of the mechs, the Maulers and Dakar Kodiaks definitely been in their repertoire. So I think Dakar push is what I expect from them. ISRC will probably have a bit of Dakar, but I seriously think we need to look for that 1 or 2 trade mechs for ISRC because they do seem to like that extra bit of range and a lot of energy weapons, despite regardless of what the map is. So pretty keen to see how this one plays out.
I agree, man. They've had a lot of high alpha and big heat mechs tonight on the ISRC side. Bit risky, but has kind of paid off at the same time. Like, I mean, they've won, so what do you do when you win? You don't really say it hasn't worked.
So.
Oh, Switchblade has been running giveaways.
Yeah, he has.
Twitch stream. Oh. Well, thank you, Switch, for doing that. We had no idea the hell that was going on.
Oh yeah.
Me and Joe are too busy talking shit.
Yeah, no, just talking about this match here. That the thing that we do.
Oh, absolutely. Focus on the match and
the chats. Whatever we say, it's gonna be 5 minutes before the chat even catches up. So, we'll talk to them later.
Absolutely. We have to get these 2 guys in for a bit of an interview post-match too as well. So we'll work that out. Absolutely. Actually, give me 30 seconds. I'll chase them guys up right now.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember where they hang out. I think Comstar is where ISRC usually hangs out, unless they have their other one they use.
Yeah, they're not there at the moment, unless they're right down the bloody bottom. I don't know.
No, tier 9's usually at the bottom of that lot. Yeah, I was gonna just do a bit of it. Did you know where Crossfire hangs out?
You know what? I have no idea.
I can check them out. I mean, looking at the league tables at the moment, Crossfire is actually on top of the leaderboard, but they've only, with 6 matches played, ISRC is in second, so this is actually top of the table clash. However, ISRC have only played 4, or at least, reported 4 matches played, so they probably they're 4 wins behind with 2 less weeks of play. So, yeah, we'll see what the actual results will be. I think ISRC will probably climb to the top ahead of Crossfire, although a couple of other teams haven't submitted all their matches yet. The Bears Brawls and Tier 9 are also in contention. But yep, drop 5. Here we go. Let's end it tonight. Let's end this tonight.
Yeah, those matches happened last night, so once they upload their stuff, that'll be interesting to see, for sure.
Okay. Fly around and have a bit of a look. So Online Desert's really another one of those 3-dimensional maps, somewhat open. You have these spires which we're talking about. So when we talk about spire, we mean these big crystal formations. But from here you can see pretty much the entire map, this entire central area of the map. And both spawn sites have access to quite a few of these. You can actually get almost any mech up a couple of these. So this one here, you can get a direwolf up here if you want to. Not too hard. And this one here is also favourable to assaults. The others some of you need jump jets to really be agile on, but most of these can be climbed. Okay, now it's time to look at the mechs. So, Clan Crossfire is bringing Small Pulse Cheetah, a Gas Pipnaccia, a Atlas AC-20 SRMs and Flamers, a Quad LBX-10 Kodiak 3, a 6 AC-2 King Crab, hello King Crab, a Splat Cyclops, another Cheetah, and a Splat Onion. What else have got?
Good Wolf, Mad 2C, Kodiak 3, Wolfhound, Cheetah, Nike Kodiak 3, so to double up, and EBJ. It's all Dakar.
And it's on.
ISRC. It is all Dakar, man. It is all Dakar. Oh, look at the balls. They're flying all across the map already. Holy shit.
Krasnov basically down at 85% already. ISRC is going to push him from this side. And look, they did the Overwatch mech, which is the Nightshade Cashel. Cashel's the player in the Overwatch.
There's 2 lights on him, though.
Yep. I mean, well, the lights are actually down more on Jetmac at the moment on the Wolfhound, so that light fire is probably going to go Crossfire's favour. Juna's over here in the Ebon Jag as well, so ISRC is very spread out with 3 mechs on this side of the map. And, you know, Crossfire, if they just push back on the heavy group, honestly, they could win this right here. Although Krasno's down to 50% in the splat, like LBX Kodiak. Cherry Red and Poppy goes. Kami goes down.
The two lights from Crossfire are chasing the ISRC mech from Jetmech, and they're basically delaying the fight here. Like, they're actually turning 2 or 3 mechs around when they shouldn't be at all. Havoc and confusion.
Antitome is taking a heap of damage as the team, you know, wraps into fight. I mean, Atlas's crit and ZT losses 20 is about to go down as well. Jetmech goes down. Whereas 2 kills each. I mean, the big push here on the Direwolf, I think, is going to be devastating for ISRC because, you know, Crossfire has more mechs in field. Oh, and the Cyclops, the flanking Cyclops. Here he comes in the back of the Direwolf. Hugs it.
He's got his back.
Buska!
Oh, jeez, that's gonna.
Casual takes out Tom across the map. That would have been a dual gas shot onto the light there. And the Cyclops is in 96% Cyclops. There's not something you ever want to see up close to you. And the Cyclops just going hugs and into the back of the Kodiak and down. The second 100 ton he's eaten from behind. Can go for a triple. And it's hug time.
Yep.
It is Cyclops hug time today.
Yeah, Sierra's getting pumped now. Oh dear.
And
there is
Buska.
Serious trouble.
Okay, Theta. We have Casual, Arjuna. So the 2 heavies plus their light is fresh. So obviously they've lost all of their assaults. They only have 2 heavies and a light left. Crossfire's got 4 mechs. So they're pretty hurt. Except the Cyclops.
The here from ISRC could win the match just by capping, but he's getting
he's not
blasted
Blech.
in the back.
Blech just came up there and took half of them off. There you go.
Yep.
His leg's about to pop off too. Wraith City in the King Crab. You know, Cherry Red's 682 is putting out a fair bit of damage, but you can't really twist in that. So King Crab CT is going to go. Looking at the Cheetah now. Oh mate.
Oh, dude.
Temporary access is going in as Cyclops now. I guess 2 heavies
unsupported,
in, somewhat unsupported at least. They need to really group up and maybe take the Cheetah. Oh, turn and take the Cheetah out, guys. Come on, take it.
I think the Cheetah's overhead.
It's shut down. He's half. He's lost half his engine. Take his leg. Take his leg.
He's done. Yep.
You know, Crossfire is not going to make that mistake of farming a Cheetah right at the end of the match. So, Casual.
That was bad, man. That was dangerous.
Yep. Casual's about to lose his left side here. Pretty hurt. Arjuna's in the... He has energy, doesn't he? Yes, he's full laser bomb, so he's going to be running quite toasty. Casual's about to die here.
He cools off. He can kill these 2 mechs off, no problem. They're 45, 46, and 52.
Oh, but temporary access is fresh-ish. Not the Cyclops. He's got armor.
They are all... Oh.
And with structure quirks, and you know what, if I know Crossfire, they have just gone, give me every bit of armor and structure from Mitre 10 and Bunnings and duct tape it all together.
Yeah, man. Arjuna can do this, though. Still 79%.
Oh, the heat.
These mechs are all one-shot. They are all one-shot death.
Oh, I don't think Cyclops is one-shot.
Oh, one.
Blair was. He was cherry red for ages. Can the Onion get in there?
They're pushing him.
Oh, pops.
Oh,
and the King Crab's going to go cap. Something.
Yep.
Let's just go,
Man, King Crab, eh? I haven't seen a King Crab in a while.
Oh, man, he looks pretty hurt, though.
Oh, he's stuffed, really.
828 meter
46%,
range.
man.
We have a couple quirks in there. And the Splat Cyclops is going 66.8, which will indicate a standard engine. 286 range, a bit more there. So let's put some firepower, probably some spread reduction as well. And the Onion with the LBX20 halved. So Crossfire will win this last drop and get the bonus, and prevent the bonus from ISRC by keeping that Cyclops alive. So they do have an assault on the and the King Crab. They have two assaults on the field.
Yeah, look at that 6 SRM6 on a Cyclops is definitely standard, I think. Yeah. Wow. I'd go the other way. 4 SRM4s and 3 SRM6s. Go Excel, but that works.
Oh mate, I like running 7 SRM6 without Artemis XL 400.
Absolutely, I agree. You can definitely get a bit crazy with the Excel on the Cyclops.
Yeah.
It's a beast of an SRM mech.
So they're sending 2 mechs to Cap Eps to make sure that neither one dies tripping over a rock, because they are pretty hurt. So I mean that's probably the reason they're sending 2 to the same cap with no enemies on the field. I assume the next one's going to go was Sigma. Low march to Sig. And there should be plenty of time for them to bring this back.
Yeah,
I think
like Cap Pepsi and they got Kappa.
Yeah, Pepsi Cap should flick it.
Should be win. Yep.
That should be instant
so,
win
man.
condition.
Yep, definitely.
So Crossfire gets 8 kills against 5 kills. The win and the bonus go to Crossfire for that one.
Well, thank you to Switchblade for running the giveaways in terms of the channel there. That is awesome, because me and Jay have absolutely no idea how to do it. So Odin's dinner and Rhodes, well done on winning all the stuff tonight.
Alright, let's look at the scores here. Temporary Axis Cyclops, 4 kills, 869. Surprise Cyclops, a huge score there. Second top score actually goes to, on the other side, Nisk and Kodiak 3. Followed by, well, the scores over 600. There's about 3 mechs on each side over 600, so huge scores there.
Yeah, man. That's crazy from ISRC. Huge out, you know, both sides. Look at that. Like,
Yeah.
got Temporary,
Each team.
Wraith and Blair and Nisk, Sarah and Arjuna, just damage everywhere. Crazy. Crazy damage.
Even though the lights hit the 100 mark, which means there were no instant sit downs. There was some lights that got something done. I mean, the lights actually did get, like, we didn't see much light play at the end. They were pretty dead. Well before. Oh, sorry, there's only like one cheater that kind of lived to even past halfway.
I know, right?
Lights just got ripped on both sides, and that's very risky light play. You kind of want to have your lights survived for the cap control and for the finish off of the crit mechs. So. Wow, look how close. They could
have done that with the lights. That could have been a win there with the lights when you got the assaults running around doing, well, not a hell of a lot because they're slow and missing torsos and stuff, you know? Yeah, okay. Tough call. But good games nonetheless. Really, really solid games. Good fun. Really good to cast.
Oh, yeah. Look, I don't think we're going to have a post-match interview at this point, but just to sum up, look at this. Look at the rep points. Now, I will, 1150 to 1325. I will note that, like I said in the first drop, Crossfire did bring a hero, so that will cost them 100 rep, I'm pretty sure. So 1050 is the final net earnings to 1325. A very close result. That's still within a drop. So a drop is 350. So still within a drop. In fact, it's only 275 differential in net, including the penalty. So. Excellent job, both teams here, getting some good rep, and both of them will be in solid standing to stay in the upper half of Division B at this point. Yeah, I think it's a great series.
I think, yeah. Oh, the Div B's been interesting and very tight throughout the whole season. The matches that you've cast and I've cast and stuff, it's been some bloody good fights, man. Really good fights.
Yeah, mate. So, I guess, should I do any final updates to your tally?
2 more, yeah.
2 more? Hit the 21, mate. You're at 21.
Yeah, so. Yeah. No, we're good. Oh, I'm just watching the stream now. We've got Arjuna here trying to clean up the last mech, and he just can't quite do it with that heat. So, yeah, there you go. That is game's done. So what is that? ISRC 3 and Crossfire 2. Nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
But what's really interesting to see is ISSC didn't get all the bonuses, and Crossfire actually, even one of the drops they lost, they actually got the bonus, the bonus across. So, yeah.
Yep. It's not always about winning the drop. Sometimes it's about the rep points.
Yeah.
How much you kill and what you kill too, especially on the commander mech too. That makes a big difference.
Well, the MRBC rule set, I mean, there's no playoffs or finals, so even on head-to-head results, teams can be even on, like, for example, we were even with the winner of our division on head-to-head in terms of drops won, but they were a lot more consistent, and they took the division out well and truly by the other matchups. So, yeah, I mean, MRBC is all about consistency, about playing well in all of your drops, because it may not be the head-to-heads with the team that you're up the top of the table with that decide who wins it. So it's something that adds a bit more interest and a lot of consistent play where even, so every match counts. That's basically what it comes down to. So that's everything I think I had. Other than the final plugs. Righto,
we had a pretty good matches tonight, some good casts, some really bloody amazing fights between these two teams, and man, look, we've got 85 viewers on the Twitch channel for Oceanic. That is absolutely amazing. So, thanks to everybody that's basically logged on to have a bit of a look tonight.
Yeah, no worries. So, thanks to all the viewers. Thanks for getting involved, interested, and competitive in the Oceanic region. There's still a few more weeks of Division B to go, so we'll see if we hook up some more streams ourselves, so a few more shoutcasts. And big shout out to teams tonight for playing, and that's all I have. Check out the MRBC site, Discord, and all the other jazz, and see you next time.
Beautiful guys, thank you. See you all later.